This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show. Recently, OC Weekly did a cover story celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show on cable television. I want to personally thank all of the dedicated viewers for the last 20 years. Please continue to spread the word and subscribe to the show on YouTube. Blairing Out with Eric Blair show at the 2016 Warped Tour with Adrian from the band Assuming We Survive. Now, that's a loaded name.
It is.
Hit me. What inspired that?
Well, I was in the Army and lost a lot of friends, and at the time when I started this band, a lot of my friends were going through a lot of stuff. So I was like, assuming we survive this life, what are we going to do with it? And then me and my drummer stopped, we were like, assuming we survive. Because it's open-ended, you know, it's like, it could be assuming you survive friendships, school, your marriage, like whatever it is for you, how are you going to make your life better if you get through it, if you make it through? So we're a very positive band, and we figure that's a good name to represent us.
So where were you stationed?
I was stationed with the 25th Infantry in Hawaii.
Assuming we survive Hawaii is not saying very much.
No, it's not really, I mean, but Hawaii does have its his challenges, the toughest air assault school in all the military.
And you got through it.
Oh yeah. And Hawaii's great though.
If war happens, they're sending you out there?
Well, no, but I mean, I will always defend my country.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Against any enemy, foreign, domestic, so that's just what it is.
Nice. I like it. Do you still love America?
America's great. America's not the problem. You know, for me personally, our flag represents our country and not our government. You know what I mean? And so many people are upset with our country and or America. It's not America. It's our government and the powers that be. It's not us as a country. You know, the best part of this country is that everyone's from different countries. You know, everyone's an immigrant, and that's how we are here now. You know, I'm half German, half Dominican. I'm very proud to be American. You know what I mean? And 90% of my friends are different ethnicities, and they're American. They love America. So it's one of those things.
How do these terrorist attacks make you feel?
Like it was bound to happen.
So you foresaw this?
I think anybody that's been in the military since 2001 could foresee this coming over here. You know, it's one of those things where it's almost inevitable. You know, I feel like we've been out there tearing shit apart for so long. You know, it's about to happen. You know.
Now, whose fault is it? Is it our fault, or is it somebody else's fault?
I'm not going to talk about faults right now.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things where there's a lot of people at fault. You know what I mean?
Do you think that there should be political correctness?
I think that everyone's entitled to feel comfortable in their own skin and to feel safe as a person, no matter what your sexual orientation is, or, you know, and definitely there should be, you know, some kind of sensitivity towards it, you know, but also, you know, we get through life by having thick skin, you know what I mean? And that doesn't mean that you should be, because our band is 100% anti-bullying. You know, we stand up for those that can't fight for themselves, and we try to protect as many people as we can. You know, you can't protect everyone, and a lot of times it's up to people to like open up. You can't hold everything inside all the time. You got to tell someone what you're going through. If not, no one will ever know what you're going through. You know, so I wish people would treat each other better is all. You know what I mean? Like, we all bleed red. You know,
yeah.
we all live in the same planet. Like, who cares, like, what country you're from or what language you speak? We're all humans, so treat each other well. Don't make the aliens come nuke us all, because they will.
The aliens?
Yeah.
You mean like, are we talking like a Star Trek type of alien, or like?
I don't know, any kind of alien in general. I don't think E.T. would ever do that to us, but every other one would probably nuke us.
No, he just wants us to phone home.
Yeah, that's it.
That's right, with the iPhone. I mean, because that's the universal, I mean, everybody loves the iPhone now.
It's kind of crazy that the iPhone has more technology than our space shuttles did back in the day.
Now, tell me about flight school. Mm-hmm. You mastered it.
Well, I was a crew chief.
Okay.
So I worked on helicopters, but my dad was a pilot, so I grew up flying with my dad all the time. And I love flying. If you've never flown before, I highly suggest it, especially in a helicopter. Like, airplane is cool, but a helicopter, you get to see the earth slowly. And it's like riding a Harley. It's awesome.
So if a helicopter landed here right now and they couldn't get somebody out of here, you could be the guy. You could be the hero. You could fly that helicopter out of here.
I've dreamt about that multiple times. So I think I could do it. I think I could pull it off.
I would love to see that. I just think I love heroic stories. Don't you?
I do. That's, you know, it makes life worth living.
It does.
But I mean, I hope if that ever did happen, I could actually pull it off. You know, it didn't disappoint anybody.
Who would be your favorite action hero?
I don't know. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger for some reason.
Dude, high five, bro. You know, it's like, I don't care about this guy's personal life. I don't care about his politics. I just want to watch his movie.
He makes the best sound effects ever, too. Yeah.
Get in the copter, right?
It's the best, dude.
That should be your favorite. Get in the copter. What's another one?
I'm a cop, you idiot.
It is not a tumor. So what's your favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
My favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, it's either going to be Predator or Commando.
Do you believe in time travel?
I believe that, yeah, actually. I don't think we've done it yet, but I think in the future we will. And we'll visit our planet in the past.
Don't you think it's weird how if you look at the history of like science fiction movies and predictions for the future, and even George Orwell's 1984, we see so many of those thoughts and ideas actually playing themselves out in real life now.
Yeah. Well, it's time travel, man. Got to do it. Everyone watch Back to the Future.
But what would we
There's
do?
a Doc Emmett Brown in everybody.
But well, you know.
I mean, if I could travel back in the future, I would probably. I probably wouldn't change a thing, actually.
If you're content right now, right?
I am. You know, being in a band and doing what I love and have loved to do since I was probably like 6 years old, and I get to do it with my best friends in the whole world. There's no better feeling. And, you know, we all have our families supporting us, and it's hard on them because we're out on the road so much. So. And we have good friends at home too, and we have friends around the country. This is like the best job ever. And trust me, I've done every job underneath the sun, so this is the best job. Our album's called All Roads Lead Home, and our first single off that's called Exit at the Door.
Okay.
And then we just released another single that's on the Warped Tour compilation. It's called Home is Where the Heart Is. And then there's a song, if you like Game of Thrones, there's a song called Love is Torture. It's about Jon Snow and Ygritte. Check it out. And Open Water. So yeah, check it out. The record's out now. 11 songs. Had some guests on there. A very talented artist by the name of Alexis Dunlap did an acoustic song with me.
Sweet.
And our buddy Dan Arnold from Static Lullaby did another song.
Is love torture?
Yes. Love is torture, but in the good, in the best ways. You know what I mean? Because if nothing good comes easy, and you know, like you got to fight for what you want. Even if there's times where it just sucks, but if it's worth it and you truly love that person, you'll make you get through it. Love is fucking rad. Just the song title, Love is Torture. I based it off of, so I don't know if you've seen Game of Thrones, but Jon Snow has this wildling girl that they aren't supposed to be together, so they're constantly trying to kill each other, but they love each other. So I just based it off of that. But love can be torture, but in the good ways. I feel like sometimes an argument can be a healthy thing in a relationship. It ignites a fire. You know, sometimes as people, you know, a lot of times you shut down and you don't communicate. An argument can open up communication, and you can, you know, instead of holding feelings back, you express your feelings, you know, and then each side gets to see or understand the other side's point of view, and that makes the relationship stronger.
Are you married?
Oh yeah. I lost my wedding ring last tour. My wife will tell you the story if you talk to her.
Was she understanding?
Oh yeah, she was. She was totally cool about it. It was a titanium ring, and it was right after we got married. We were heading out on tour, and it was too big. And she was like, "We should get you another ring because you're gonna lose that one." And I was like, "Let's do it." We never did it. We procrastinated. And like the third day on tour, we were playing the Club Nokia with Falling in Reverse, Attila, and Metro Station. Played that show that night. We got in our van and we drove to San Diego. We were playing Soma the next night. I woke up and I'd always twirl my wedding band. Woke up, no wedding band. Scoured the whole van, couldn't find it. I knew my wife was driving down, so I was dreading it. And she got there and I pulled her off to the side. I was like, "Babe, I have to tell you something." She's like, "You lost your wedding ring." I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "We'll get another one. I knew you would." So she was totally rad about it.
Now, a titanium wedding ring is the type of thing that could save your life.
How so?
Well, let's just say somebody had a gun and was shooting, and you just happened to go like this and bing, and you know.
That's a lot of luck. That's a lot of luck to deflect.
But you're Adrian.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
Don't shoot me.
I think, and that would be right before you jumped in the copter and saved somebody's life.
Bing!
Yeah.
Jump in the chopper, take off, saves the day. I can dig it.
Tell me, for people that don't know about your music, just give a quick rundown of how you would describe it.
Well, definitely very energetic, very positive. We like to make sure that everyone that comes to our shows feels very involved in our shows. So we'll get out in the crowd while we're playing. We have a lot of sing-along songs. So it's like, if you like punk, metal, pop punk, even pop music, there's a little bit of everything for anyone, pretty much. So.
Well, Adrian, thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
This is Blairing Out with Eric Blair show at the 2016 Warped Tour with Adrian from Assuming We Survive. Peace out.
The Blairing Out show.